Here in Massillon, Ohio, the pain of closed factories and over 1,000 lost jobs in the past decade have left their mark. But at this factory, one courageous worker who started as a janitor decided to take a stand. The holidays were just around the corner. He had a family to feed, and his factory was about to close.
My name is Tony Lee. I've been here for 18 years, and I've done every job in this factory. The economy at the time back then wasn't really growing, so there wasn't a lot of jobs out here. It was a very, very scary time for me. People started moving businesses out of the country. I was just afraid of not being able to provide for my family.
Rather than just watch his job and his co-workers' jobs disappear, Tony decided to attempt the impossible. He would try to buy the company.
My name is John Rohr. I've been here 47 years. When I heard he was trying to buy the factory, I was extremely happy. I was in my late 50s, and to find a job, it would have been difficult.
These are my extended family, and I didn't want them to have to go out and look for jobs. That's what motivated me. I didn't know anything about a business plan. I didn't know how to read financials. I didn't know anything outside of making rings. So I had to get to work, grind it out.
Other divisions of Tony's factory had already been sold, and machines were literally being loaded onto trucks from beneath his feet. Tony refused to let the factory die. But to reach his goal, he would need some help.
Spent a lot of time in the library reading up on how to read financials, P&Ls, balance sheets, and I reached out to a lot of people. But I had a lot of help. It wasn't just me.
My name's Randy Hunt. I'm an attorney in Canton, Ohio, specialized in mergers and acquisition work. It's the first deal that I've done that I had an employee come to me and say, listen, I want to save the company.
Well, my mother was a great inspiration on me. She was a single parent. She raised me and my brother and my two sisters alone. She instilled that hard work and persistence and that passion in us. So no matter how dark times got, I still had the faith that I could make it happen. I came from a very low-income neighborhood. I was very afraid of being one of those people who never got out of the neighborhood, never was able to do anything. So just the fear of failing is what drives me. It still drives me to this day.
You can find a lot of people who invest money into a business. What you need are guys who are on the floor, know how to manufacture the product, know how to work with the employees. Those people are hard to find. So Tony Lee was that person. I said, Tony, we're gonna do this deal, but I want you to be one of the shareholders.
Me personally, I had to come up with $25,000, so that meant selling my beloved motorcycle. That meant closing my little small accounts, and literally, I had to sit there and roll change to come up with my portion of the business.
Tony and his partners were able to save a $4 million business and 20 jobs, and he's gotten his original investment back many times over.
I don't know if I should tell you this, but the day we took over, we had a little champagne party in there. At 7 o'clock in the morning, believe it or not.
I love this place. And again, we put an American flag on every box, and I'm very proud of our American-made product.
Without Tony Lee, this deal would not have happened, and we would not have had the success and the prosperity of the company that we've had today. We've expanded. We've added jobs there as well.
I'm a vice president of operations, and I'm a co-owner. I'm sending my daughter to college next year, which is a great thing. I don't know if I would have been able to do that had I not had this job, had I not been part owner of the company. No one in my family has ever owned a business, and no one in my family has ever went to college. My daughter will be the first. Ringmasters is a stepping stone to greater things for me, hopefully. It was a blessing from God. It was a dream come true.
For anyone who ever thought, I could run the company better than my boss, Tony Lee is an inspiration. Ringmasters weathered the auto crisis, increased profits fourfold, and added jobs. He's the ultimate blue-collar executive. For Yahoo News, I'm Aaron Task.
Tony Lee is the embodiment of the American dream.